Hello, diecast fans, and welcome to another new episode of Jim's magnificent miniature motor cars. And allow me to unbox for your viewing pleasure another Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport from Mini GT. If you'll recall, I was really enamored by the first one that I unboxed, the blue one. Mind you, I am not referring to the record-breaking Super Sport model, but the Pure Sport model. Okay, and I am reasonably confident that I will feel the same way about this new model. Okay, that minor QC here. There's just a little bit of dust. And that's really a thing of abject beauty. All right. Okay, I gave the blue version of this car a full 10, it has to be said. But I've noticed that the steering wheel of this baby appears to be a little on the big side. Okay, I didn't notice that until I looked much more closely at the model later on. Okay, I honestly don't want it to detract from its score. I mean, I still want it to keep its 10, but I feel this should be noted. Some other collectors, I think, on Facebook have pointed it out, and it's a fair point. I mean, yes, these are 1/64th scale cars, and yes, they're not really expected to have really painstaking amounts of detail. I mean, the Time Micro Bugatti Divo that I unboxed last year, which cost twice this, by the way, twice this, had seats that were so far ahead. Basically, you wondered how the driver could possibly fit in the car if he was somebody other than Peter freaking Dinklage. Okay. So yeah, the Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport seems to have some kind of cabin issues on the inside. Okay. And like, let's look at this Porsche 911 in contrast, which incidentally I didn't give a 10. But look at how even the cabin is. You have a steering wheel that is at the level a steering wheel should be, and seats right where they should be. In contrast to this Bugatti, in which the steering wheel seems to loom large, so large that you wonder if the driver can actually see over it. Okay. Now, I want to give this car a 10 because it's beautiful. Okay. So I'll give it, and here it is alongside the blue one, the previous recipient of the 10. Okay, I'm not changing my score, just so we're clear. I'm not undoing the 10 because I still love this casting. I love the finish. The yellow has an equally beautiful finish. It's basically the same car, only yellow. And I like this yellow, by the way. It's not like the Vision Gran Turismo that had this kind of murky mustard yellow. This is a much brighter yellow, kind of like a banana yellow. So I like it. I like it a lot. But there's still the issue of the cabin. Okay, which I can't really ignore. I mean, I can't in good conscience say, okay, this is a 10, you guys, never change. Because in many respects, it is a 10. But then we have this cabin. So what should we do about this Mini GT? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give this a 10 asterisk. Okay? So I guess you could say the blue one gets a 10 asterisk too because they have exactly the same issue. It's a 10 in my book, okay? Look, I mean, you got all these details at the back. You got this wonderful exterior finish, but an issue with the interior. And by the way, collectors have also pointed out that on the Bugatti 110, which I unboxed and also gave a 10, it also has interior issues. So Mini GT, I think it's fair that you should address this for the sake of your beloved collectors. I mean, I know you're basically making these things for us. So please, please, Mini GT, if anyone from you happens upon my humble little channel, please take note that the steering wheels on your Bugattis tend to be oversized and tend to be basically out of proportion and out of position. All right, and that's it. But I still really like this car, so I'm giving it a 10. But in deference, out of respect to the collectors who've pointed out the problem with its steering wheel and its interior, I am giving this a 10 with an asterisk. Yeah, that's a bit of a first. All right. Bottom line, I hope Mini GT addresses this with future issues, even though I really like this car. Okay, and that's it for this unboxing. Still got a bit more to come for the month of November, and I hope you guys stick around for that. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you will consider giving me at least a like and a subscribe and hitting that notification bell.